Hey, and if you're a student and you've been using ChatGPT or Claude, this video's for you. I'm going to show you the right way to use AI to study, and not to skip the work, but to actually understand it better and remember more of it. This is video 1 of a 5-part series on AI tools for students, so if that sounds useful, stick around till the end. I'm going to show you the right. Here's the problem. Almost every student I know is using ChatGPT. Almost none of them are using it well. Some of them ask it to just write the answer, copy it, and move on, which feels efficient, but means they walk into the exam knowing almost nothing. Others are scared to even open it because they're worried it'll get them flagged for cheating. Both of those are the wrong approach. Today I'm going to show you the exact prompts and the exact mindset that let you use AI to become a genuinely better student, not a student who's just outsourced their brain. Here's the problem. So let's talk about the actual mistake most students are making. Most people treat AI like a vending machine. You put in a question, it spits out an answer, you copy it, you're done. That feels productive in the moment, but think about what actually happened. You didn't learn anything, you just moved text from one screen to another. Here's the part nobody tells you. Your exam doesn't test whether you can find an answer. It tests whether the answer actually lives in your head. So if you've outsourced the thinking, you've outsourced the one skill the class was trying to build in you. Now, the students who are getting real value out of AI are doing something completely different. They're treating it like a tutor that's available 24/7, and a good tutor doesn't hand you the answer. They ask you questions until you get there yourself. That's the entire mindset shift this video is built around. Stop asking AI to do the work. Start asking it to help you do the work. So let's get into the actual prompts, because this is the part you can use today. First one, the explainer prompt. Instead of asking AI to summarize your textbook chapter, try this instead. Explain this concept like I'm 12 years old, then explain it again the way my professor would expect me to explain it on an exam. Watch what this does. You get the simple version first. That builds your intuition, gives you a mental picture of what's actually going on. Then you get the technical exam level version right after, which is what you actually need to be able to reproduce on a test. This 2-layer approach is basically how real tutors teach, and it works so much better than just getting a flat, one-size-fits-all summary dumped on you. Let's get into the second prompt, and honestly, this might be the single most underused feature of AI for studying, the quiz prompt. Instead of passively rereading your notes for the 5th time, say this: quiz me on this chapter, one question at a time, and don't give me the next question until I attempt an answer. This forces something called active recall, where your brain actually has to pull the answer out of memory instead of just recognizing it on a page. And active recall is, scientifically, the single best proven method for building long-term memory. It's way more effective than rereading, and it takes about the same amount of time. You're just spending that time on something that actually works. Second prompt. Third prompt, the feedback prompt. This one's for when you've already written something, what, an essay paragraph, a practice problem, a lab conclusion, whatever it is. Instead of asking AI to fix it or rewrite it, say this: here's my answer, don't rewrite it, just tell me what's missing or wrong and why. This is important for 2 reasons. First, it keeps the actual writing and thinking yours, which matters for your grade and for staying completely clear of any plagiarism concerns. And second, you still get genuinely expert level feedback. You find out exactly what's weak in your reasoning, without AI just quietly doing the work for you. Third prompt, the fourth and last one. And this one's slept on, the devil's advocate prompt. Once you think you understand a topic, try this. Try to convince me of the opposite. Give me the strongest counter argument you can. This exposes gaps in your understanding fast. If you can't respond to the counter argument, if you don't know how to push back on it, that's a clear sign you don't actually understand the topic as well as you thought you did. This is one of the best ways to stress test your knowledge before an exam, because exams love to test the exact edge cases and exceptions that this prompt forces to the surface. Fourth and last. Okay, let me show you what this looks like when you put all 4 together, start to finish. Say I've got an exam on the French Revolution next week. Here's exactly what I do. Step 1, explain it. I ask for the 12-year-old version, then the exam level version, so I understand the actual shape of the topic before I go any deeper. Step 2, quiz it. I go through 8 to 10 quiz questions, and I actually try to answer each one, even the ones I'm not confident about, before I let myself see the answer. Step 3, re-explain the gap. I take whichever quiz question I got most wrong, and I ask AI to explain just that one part again, a different way than the first time. Step 4, Stress test it. The night before the exam, I run the devil's advocate prompt to pressure test what I think I actually know. That's the whole loop, 20, maybe 30 minutes. And I've done more real, active studying in that half hour than 2 hours of just rereading a textbook would have gotten me. Okay, let me show you. Now, the part I actually think matters most in this whole video. There's a real line between using AI to learn and using AI to cheat, and pretending that line doesn't exist helps nobody. If you're asking AI to write your essay and turning it in as your own, that's not a gray area. That's exactly the kind of thing academic integrity policies exist to catch, and more, they actually do catch it. Every method in this video is built specifically so the real thinking, writing, and understanding stays yours. AI is there to explain things, quiz you, and challenge you, never to produce your final work for you. And if you're ever unsure whether a specific use crosses the line for a specific class, just ask your professor directly. Most professors are way more relaxed about this than students assume, as long as you're upfront about it instead of trying to hide it. So, let's recap. 4 prompts. Explain it simple, then exam level. Quiz me, 1 question at a time. Give me feedback, don't rewrite it. And play devil's advocate. Try just one of these on your very next assignment. And let me know in the comments which subject you tried it on. I read every single one. Next video goes deep on a completely free tool that turns your actual lecture notes into a full study guide, and even an AI-generated podcast you can listen to. It's one of the most underrated study tools out there. So, let's